Good day! Once again, welcome to Bite-Sized Essentials. Do like this video and forward it to your friends and family members so they too can benefit. Subscribe to us and choose Receive All notifications so you won't miss any important updates. Embark on a transformative journey with me today as we delve into the often overlooked but pivotal aspects of our lives, our habits, particularly the bad ones that subtly undermine our growth and well-being. This talk isn't just about change, it's a call to action for a profound life transformation. Let's unveil and conquer the hidden challenges that hold us back, one habit at a time. Ladies and gentlemen and friends, I stand before you today to discuss a crucial aspect of our lives that often goes unnoticed or unaddressed: our habits. Specifically, our bad habits. These are the routines and behaviors that, although may offer temporary comfort or relief, ultimately hinder our growth and well-being. Understanding and overcoming these habits is not just about self-improvement, it's about transforming our lives for the better. Let's start with the lack of awareness. Many of us go through life on autopilot, not fully conscious of our behaviors and their impacts. This unawareness is the first barrier to change. To overcome this, we need to cultivate mindfulness. This means paying attention to our actions, asking ourselves why we do what we do, and observing the consequences of our habits. Mindfulness can be developed through practices like meditation, journaling, or simply pausing throughout the day to reflect on our actions. Next, let's talk about the comfort and familiarity. Our bad habits are often our most comfortable ones. They're familiar, easy, and soothing in their own way. But as the saying goes, growth and comfort do not coexist. To step out of this comfort zone, we must first acknowledge the discomfort that comes with change and embrace it as a necessary part of the process. Start with small changes and gradually build up. Celebrate each step out of your comfort zone as a victory. Instant gratification is another powerful force keeping us tied to bad habits. Our brains are wired to seek immediate rewards, even when they are detrimental in the long run. To counter this, we need to focus on the long-term benefits of good habits and find joy in delayed gratification. This can be achieved by setting long-term goals and breaking them down into smaller, manageable tasks that provide a sense of achievement. A lack of motivation often hinders our efforts to change. Without a strong personal reason, it's challenging to maintain the effort needed to break a bad habit. To find your motivation, look within. Understand your core values and how your bad habits conflict with them. Set goals that align with your values and visualize the person you want to become. Fear of failure is a significant obstacle. Many fear that if they try to change and fail, it reflects poorly on their character. But the truth is, failure is an integral part of the learning process. Embrace it. Each failure is a lesson that brings you one step closer to success. Inadequate replacement strategies can lead to a relapse into old patterns. It's not enough to just stop a bad habit. You need to replace it with a healthier one. Identify positive habits that fulfill the same needs as the bad ones. For instance, if stress leads you to overeat, try replacing that habit with exercise or meditation. Environmental triggers play a crucial role in our habits. Our surroundings and the people we spend time with can either support or hinder our efforts to change. Be mindful of your environment and, where possible, modify it to support your new habits. Surround yourself with people who encourage and support your growth. Stress and emotional dependence on bad habits are common. Many of us use these habits as coping mechanisms for negative emotions. The key is to develop healthier coping strategies. This might involve seeking professional help, like therapy, or engaging in activities that promote mental well-being, like exercise, hobbies, or spending time in nature. Neurological patterns in our brains reinforce our habits, making them harder to break. However, the brain is also capable of remarkable change. Through repetition and consistency, new neural pathways can be formed. Be patient with yourself as this process can take time. Finally, underestimating the habit is a common mistake. Sometimes we don't realize how deeply ingrained a habit is. Acknowledge that changing a habit is a journey that requires time, effort, and patience. In conclusion, changing bad habits is not a simple task. It requires awareness, stepping out of comfort zones, focusing on long-term goals, finding personal motivation, embracing failure, replacing habits effectively, managing environmental triggers, dealing with stress healthily, rewiring our brains, and being patient with the process. I urge you today to take a moment to reflect on your habits. Identify one habit you want to change and take a small step towards that change. Remember, the journey of 1,000 miles begins with a single step. Let's take that step together towards a better, healthier, and more fulfilling life. In closing, let this be your call to action. Embark on the transformative journey of breaking free from the chains of detrimental habits. Embrace the challenge, celebrate each small victory, and commit to a life of continuous growth and self-improvement. Your future self awaits. Start today, one habit at a time. Thank you. Do like this video and forward it to your friends and family members so they too can change for the better. Subscribe to us and choose receive all notifications so you won't miss any important updates.